Vinnie.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Bangin' Donuts and Mr. Christopher. I am Vinnie Bag of Donuts.
I'm just Bangs.
Mr. Christopher.
What the fuck, Chris?
I don't know.
I just want to be honest. I do have the Yankee game on at the top of the screen. So
he's a little distracted.
I will be distracted, and I'll be looking up periodically. It's an elimination game. It's game 5. Yanks are up 3-2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Top of the 6th.
We know where your priorities lie.
Oh, the Yankees? The baby bombers?
And now, see, you're just going to leave room for Bangs to make this weird-ass, long diatribe that he's going to regret later.
I don't even know what the fuck a diatribe is, so I'm fine with that.
Good answer.
Is that like a diaphragm?
Yes, it's exactly what that's like.
Diatribes come from diaphragms.
Cool. So
I don't need an excuse to go on a lengthy diatribe about things that don't fucking matter to anyone but me. I'll have you know.
I know. I don't need. But before we get into anything, like always, what's new, guys? What is
Chris,
new this week with
Vinnie,
you guys?
You sound like really almost like down, or it's like you just got laid and you're just like, oh hey guys, like you're in a good place, but you're like quiet.
I did have like a pretty like hardcore fever last night. I guess I was on the verge of hallucinating, so I'm kind of like tired. I'm fatigued.
Chris is looking like a bacon cheeseburger right now, and
I also have a disease. So, more on that later.
More on that. Oh God.
What happened? What happened? What's new with you this week, Chris?
Not much. I had a little problem. One of my chickens passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
She had like this fatty liver disease, and there's nothing we could have done about it. So
she was an alcoholic, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Do you bury the body or?
Oh no,
deep fried it.
God damn it! See, every time I tell someone one of my chickens die, they're like, "Did you eat it?" I'm like,
I didn't say anything about eating it. I just asked if you deep fried it.
Oh, just deep fried.
It's like cremation for chickens.
No, she did get cremated, I think, and yeah. So there's that, and then other than that, I've just been. I have taken a break from Overwatch a little bit. I've been playing some Hex Shards of Fate card game, and that's about it.
I would have eaten the fuck out of that fatty chicken liver.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you ever had a pet, Vinny?
Yeah, but none that like are also food.
No, see, pets are not food. So this was my pet. That was your pet. I am as likely to eat my pet as you would be to eat yours.
I mean, if we lived in the old days, we would not waste. And make the nice pair of fucking gloves with my rabbit.
I mean, I don't think you'd last very long in the old days.
I wouldn't. I am not a survivalist. None of us would. Let's be
also,
honest.
He's Italian, and they were like minority third world immigrants at the time.
Yeah. But no, sorry to hear about your dead pet, Chris. That sucks.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's really heartbroken about it.
No, I had boogers in my nose, and I wanted to make sure. So, yeah, there's that.
All right, good times.
So that's me. Who's next?
Dead chicken break from Overwatch. Got it.
Yeah, that's about it. I'm so fucking boring. It's ridiculous.
What have you been up to?
How do I follow dead chicken break from Overwatch?
I mean, it's tough. It's tough.
Not much. Just doing a lot of streaming. I mean, a lot compared to what I was doing. Playing a lot of the SNES Classic. We made some new friends. Found a couple of new streamers that are pretty cool that I'm enjoying. Cool. So yeah, good times.
Yeah, I saw you on last night. I was gonna come in. I was all fucked up last night, so I just kind of like stuck to my bed. I sat in the shower for about a good half hour.
Did you?
Yeah, it
Did
was
you
nice.
jerk?
Yeah, we had a good time last night. It was a really
I-
fun stream.
I did not jerk off. I did not have the mindset to be jerking anything.
Dude, it's so hard to freaking to come when you're like sick. I don't know
It's
what
very
it is.
hard to. Yes, it is. What?
I mean, when you're sick, it's just like the flu or something, and it's just like jerking off takes forever, having sex takes forever. It's like it's an ordeal. I just gotta wait until I'm not sick.
It started like very slowly. I think I hadn't even. I had a headache like most of the day, and I took some pills to try to get rid of it. And then what?
Every time Chris talks, Vinny's staring at the top of his monitor because he's watching fucking baseball.
I'm listening. I'm listening to
You
you.
asshole! You're like,
I'm
whatever the
listening to
fuck
you.
was-
I watch
You
the
said-
feed and
Doesn't
Chris is
matter.
talking and I see Vinny's eyes do this. And I'm like, what is he doing? And I went, oh yeah, the fucking baseball game is on.
I mean, sorry that I can watch it on my computer live. That I have the means to do that.
Turn it off.
No, but I listened to you. You said it's
No,
hard
don't.
to come.
It's fantastic.
You said I can hear. I can multitask. You said it's hard to come when you're sick, jerking off, or having sex and shit. I got it.
It's not about listening to me. It's about providing content for the show.
We don't need to make eye contact. I can listen to shit.
content.
I know. It's fine.
You sound like a little kid that's being.
By the way, it's 3-2, bottom sixth, 1 out, nobody on. Robinson is
The
up
Mariners
to pitch for the
haven't
Yankees,
sniffed the
and
playoffs
Ramirez 0 for 2 is up at bat. No, okay. No, Mariners fucking blow.
Mariners haven't sniffed the playoffs in like 15 plus years, so baseball is over as far as I'm concerned. There's no
Well,
more
the Yan-
baseball season.
I know we don't really talk sports here, but the Yankees aren't even supposed to have been this far. Like they're about a year away. They call them the baby bombers because they have like all these young, really crazy hot talent. Fucking Judge hitting 52 home runs, most of a rookie of all time. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, yeah, last night, I had a headache for most of the day, and then all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, I ate. Like, I wasn't doing anything. I went to go eat. I tried to watch it, but the illegal stream wasn't loaded. So I watched whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, I felt like shitty. So I went to go play. I was gonna go play more Fallout, and then all of a sudden, like, my body started hurting. Like, my skin started like feeling. Like to the touch, it started hurting. Like I don't know what was going on. Yeah, I was like in pain. So I like went and laid in bed, and it hurt to make a fist started hurting. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and I started getting chills and goosebumps, and it came out of nowhere. So I was like, let me jump in the shower to warm up. So I jumped in the shower, and I got like I had to be in there about a half hour, just completely between shivering and just making it hotter and hotter. And
Take a bath, dude.
I don't like baths, but then I don't pay for water, fuck it. But then I don't know. Then I just laid in bed. My head was killing me. And then we were talking on my Discord. If anyone's on my Discord, you see the conversation. I said, that if I die, I just want everyone to know I love the community, but I also said fuck Chris.
Yeah.
And,
This is why Chris
of
didn't know
course.
to coordinate his background today because he doesn't read the Discord.
And
I can only have time for a certain number of Discords.
And he's not in mine either, so obviously neither of
I'm
ours.
in it.
he's in his
Technically,
own
I
and
can
all like
read
the
it.
titty streamers.
I'm more active in your two Discords than I am my own. I've got the shitty one.
Did
Mine's
anyone
not
try to get in my
happening
shit if I
either.
died? They all were issuing for my stuff.
How are they going to get your stuff?
I don't know.
They don't even know where you live.
I don't know.
I know where he lives. Dibs on the pop vinyls.
Yo, fuck you. You ain't get a pop vinyl until you send me a pop vinyl.
I know. I got to. Actually, it might be this weekend. If I can make it to the post office in time.
I don't know if Stacy wants this computer because it's been starting to blue screen again lately. I don't know what the fuck going on. But only when I was playing Fallout though, so it might be something to do with the game.
Yeah, and you were doing mods too, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm modded up like a motherfucker on that game.
Oh, and you're Mr. fucking download programs that you don't pay for and all that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Cracked and screwed and
Whoa,
jacked, dude.
whoa. Let's easy now. Let's
It's not okay to talk about that, but Chris is like just all
Yeah.
I don't know. It's legal.
Yeah,
not
you can legally whistle. But calm down. No, this is legal. My Fallout is completely legal. I just don't get achievements for it because I'm using mods.
okay. Fine.
Yeah, so fuck you. My
Okay.
my Photoshop, Premiere, and Audition is not legal though. That's
Right.
completely correct.
And you probably got some bug or something in your computer.
My computer's fine. I've been using it for forever. I used it on both computers. I ain't got no bug.
Except for the one that's in his crotch.
I don't have crabs, by the way.
Oh.
Let's talk about your crotch.
What's wrong with my crotch? You want to come see it? I'm gonna touch it.
It's red and inflamed and it has a discharge.
All right, first of all, it's not red and inflamed. It doesn't have discharge. So anyway, about a week ago, fine, you're gonna fucking suck me in on this. About a week.
You said you wanted to talk about it.
Well, about Thursday, I noticed I had some slight itching going on, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't have like painful urination or anything. I was just itching. And then it got a little bit worse. And then I looked up symptoms. I could have, but like, I then started like, I wasn't getting any burning, but I was getting frequent urination. My piss had like an odor to it, man. This shit fucking was bad. And, straight up bacterial is what I'm guessing. And, I had some slight itching, no discharge, no redness, and wasn't burning when I peed. It burned like maybe a little bit afterwards. So actually, I didn't think it was going to be like an actual STD. Like I'm like, oh, it's probably just a UTI because I didn't have like discharging and shit. So I'm like, oh, this might just be the UTI. So I was gonna go to a clinic, and I was like, fuck, I don't want to go to a clinic. All the gays and the
gays. What's wrong with the gays?
No. I'm just making.
I don't want to go to the clinic. There's gay people there.
I'm just making a joke.
What the fuck?
I'm just making a joke. I'm a friend to the gays.
What happened to Bangs?
Oh,
sorry, I'm here. I don't know what just happened.
I'm a friend to the gays. But anyway, I decided to go to urgent care, which I never went to. So I went to one down the street, and it wasn't bad. So I tell them, okay, I think it's a UTI. And all this shit, so they test me. This guy Jorge, he called him. I kind of felt insulted because he introduced himself as George, and then on the phone he was like, "Oh, this is Jorge from." I'm like, "Fuck, I would have called you Jorge. I had nothing against Jorge. Like that's fucked up."
You're too white. You're too white to say that.
But he wasn't even like I thought he was white at first. But anyway, he was a nice enough guy. He's like no judgments. He was like, "Oh, have you had sex recently?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, I have." And he's like, multiple partners? I was like, fuck yeah. And then he's like, did you use protection? I'm like, fuck no. Condoms for pussies.
Does he not know who you are?
He's checking off boxes.
And then he was like,
all of them.
I'm assuming with women. I was like, fuck you, dude. No. Fucking men. No. I was like, yeah, women. And I don't know, that's basically it. So I did the piss test and all that shit. And then he's like, okay, she'll be right in. I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? And then, like, this girl comes in wearing the same exact clothes. I guess they're not, like, doctors. They're not physicians at urgent care. They're, whatever they are. Like, physicians.
Nurse practitioners, probably.
Yeah, but they're, like, something in training. I don't know what it was. But I read about this place, and everyone said they were good. And, I looked it up. It got great reviews. And they were very friendly. But she comes in, and she's actually pretty hot. And I'm like...
Of course she is.
Oh, no. I'm like, obviously... obviously... She wouldn't find me attractive before this, but now she's definitely not going to find attractive. Because she came in, the first thing she says was, well, it's not a UTI. I'm like, oh, there we go. It's fucking chlamydia. So she started asking me about, like, the people I had sex with and, all this shit. And she goes, well,
She was fat and ugly? Is that what you said?
No. I was like, one was a beast and the other one was a fucking drunken slut that I might have raped.
Were you not here last week, Chris? Is this news to you?
But
did you not pay attention to the show?
No. We cleared you of rape.
No, I know. That was a joke.
He said
Chris.
might have. He said might have, allegedly.
No, we cleared you. It's okay.
The official investigative committee with full law enforcement powers that is Bangin' Donuts and Mr. Christopher has cleared you of all wrongdoing.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I am sweating my ass off doing this. Like, I am just tripping. And the guy even mentioned, he goes, do you think you have a fever? Well, before the lady came in, he was like, oh, do you think you have a fever? Because I told him I felt fatigued and shit too. And I go, I don't know, maybe. He goes, yeah, you're sweating a lot. And I'm pretty sure I was just sweating just from like nerves and anxiety. But I was sweating my ass off. So she comes, I'm like completely embarrassed. And she goes, well, I offer all guys a check. You know, do you want me to check? I'm like, no. I'm like straight up. I was like, no, because like I wasn't having. There's no discharge and it wasn't redness. I'm embarrassed enough because you're hot and I'm in here and the way I look and this. I am not also showing you my fucking tiny dick. Like I am not having this being a double XP or double, you know, just fucking double whammy on me for one.
Double XP.
Just one being just ugly with you as a hot woman and seeing my tiny dick, because it's like I'll get an erection if you want me to fucking if you want to see my dick. I gotta chub up first. I gotta give at least a few inches.
Your infected penis is gonna get.
It's gotta be too messy for her to see
because she's already
He's in the corner going.
No, because when I leave, they're already.
You know, Vinnie is a gentle erector. He's going to suck on her titties first.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go down on her for 4 hours, and then she can investigate his penis.
Listen.
We know his technique.
When I leave, they're already going to laugh at me for, like, being completely sweaty, coming in there with fucking maybe an STD fucking body and all this shit. She is not going to laugh at me also for having a tiny penis. That is just not going to happen. She was not going to see my penis.
All of the penis.
I know. No, because she wasn't a doctor. Like, she was too young. So I know she's seen penis, but at the same time, like if she was like an older woman,
she's clearly not a virgin.
I'm saying like if she was an older woman, fine. If she was Asian or something like that, fine. Or like Filipino, I don't give a shit. But not like
she's
a young hot
with huge tits. So she's not gonna see
listen, she was skinny, like probably B cups, like brown hair, but she also had glasses, but they were like made her look hot, like smart hot. No, I wasn't whipping my fucking dick out to her.
Do you think she has seen more penises in her personal life or more penises in her professional life?
Tough to say. I didn't ask her how long she's been working at this particular place. But, I don't know, probably a combination of both. I mean, why can't it be both? Maybe she rides dick so hard she breaks dick and they come into her for treatment.
It's how she stays in business.
I'm gonna have to treat you for this later, but
yeah.
Now I'm just gonna go.
Well, anyway,
dick's broke.
Anyway, she asked me, if I want to get tested for HIV, and I told her no because that's the last thing I want to get.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You didn't get the full spectrum.
She asked, no, I just took the urine test. If it's worse, it's
dude.
I'll go from there.
I just feel like that's a good course of action when you're fucking around.
Even if you don't get tested, you can still have it.
Oh, is that how that works, Chris?
Yes.
You might still have it even if you didn't.
You might still have it, Vinny. So you might want to know.
I mean, no. Well, here's we'll go. She seemed to think it was just chlamydia, which I've had before, and I did I did the test. Well, what happened was she goes, all right, we'll treat you for gonorrhea and chlamydia, and we'll send your sample out for further testing to confirm it. And they're gonna call me in like 2 days. Now, if it comes back and they said there's nothing there, I'm gonna be a little bit more worried. I'm banking on chlamydia or gonorrhea, and honestly, it's I'm already starting to feel better, if I'm being honest. And I don't even know if there's actually something there to begin with. I think it's very plausible that in my warped mind and the way I obsess over things and get crazy and anxiety, I might be making these symptoms up on myself. You ever like? Because it's not like super bad.
You think your dick had the flu or something like that?
It's possible. Like I said, like I wasn't convinced that it was an STD because, like I said, like I've had STDs before. Like I'm not a stranger to this game. So it's like there was, like I said, no redness, no discharge. It was just slight itching and mild discomfort, and like the urine odor made it all seem to some type of bacterial thing. Like Bang said, yeast infection. It wasn't a UTI, but or maybe it's chlamydia. Maybe it's like light chlamydia.
You went to the doctor and almost
diet
found
chlamydia.
Like zero. You almost found out like zero information.
Yeah,
like
basically.
You could have been very informed by what she's like. Oh, this penis has
Knowledge means responsibility, Chris. We can't have that.
I know. It's like you're gonna die of the HIV, dude.
Listen, if I'm going off the HIV, I'm a piece of shit. I'm fucking throwing my blood everywhere. I don't care. I'm going to public restrooms, just fucking slicing my finger open on toilet seats. So I'm taking more people out with me. No, I don't have the HIV.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
You didn't take the test.
I
You
took a
can't
urine
know.
test.
Chris, do you really think girls that'll let you fuck their ass and then suck your dick are the type of girls that have sexually transmitted diseases?
Exactly, Chris.
I mean, clearly those are not the kind of girls.
You can't tell. You're like, oh, I don't have HIV. You can't tell. You don't know.
Oh no, okay, obviously I don't know, but like if they take the if the piss test comes back and it shows nothing, all right, I'll go get some blood work. It's like
No, you won't.
and I would, because if I still feel symptoms, I'm gonna go get blood work. And
You don't feel symptoms from the AIDS
For a while, anyway.
for years, dude. And you're gonna think, oh, I'm just sick from the flu. I'm just sick from the cold. Oh, all of a sudden, oh, I can't fucking move because I got the HIV and I got something, whatever that does to you.
at least I'll lose a shit ton of weight.
You disappoint me, Vinny.
But you're acting like I'm never gonna get tested. I need to get blood work anyway.
You're never gonna get tested.
I'll get it. Well, if she comes
You
back
had
and
your
goes,
chance.
yeah, it was chlamydia. I mean, my insurance, I only paid $20 for the whole thing. They treated me for like, well, then she says like the gonorrhea shot is in your ass, but then the guy came in, he said like, taking the shoulder. So
Okay. Oh, gonorrhea, that's different.
gonorrhea is the clap.
I had a somewhat similar experience. Only I got all of the testing done, but I did have I had a little chlamydia once. It was not
you
fun.
guys know you don't have to have a burning sensation to get tested. Just so you guys know, you're allowed to
I
get
had a
tested
fucking
when you have
burning
no.
sensation.
I know, but you can get tested without any symptoms. That's a thing you're allowed to do.
No, I know, but I don't have the sex as frequent enough to get tested these days.
You're gonna infect everyone.
That doesn't make any sense, Vinny.
What do you mean? Like I wasn't
Don't
gonna
have
get.
sex often enough to get tested. You're having unprotected casual encounters. You should be getting tested every fucking
Those
time.
were like 2 in the last month, and then like
Yes,
You just need one.
and one of them gave you the clap.
Oh no, what I'm saying is that there was like a long stretch there where I wasn't really getting laid, so it's like there's no point in getting tested.
I haven't gotten laid in a long time, so I'm definitely not getting HIV. It only happens to people.
I think we're on 2 different things. I'm not talking about not getting tested. I'm not talking about getting tested after the fact, not because I didn't have it for a long time. I was saying there was that little stretch there where I didn't get laid at all, so I didn't get tested in between those stretches.
Well, yeah, obviously, but
yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
I'm talking about when you were hooking up with randos.
Who has time to go do that?
What, the hooking up with randos part or the testing part?
The testing part.
Okay.
We sit around for 2 hours talking about video games once a week. I think all of us have the time.
I give up.
It's the bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Yankees are still up 3-2. I don't know. Well, I got tested now. You happy? I mean,
What?
I'm pretty sure it's not the HIV because
You don't know.
I don't know yet. I
No,
can
but I want to
guess.
hear why he's pretty sure.
I can give. I can give it.
You have this weird thing thinking that if you got chlamydia, then you don't have HIV. Those things are completely
I think we need to call
unrelated.
the girls and inform them of your diagnosis.
Well,
right
honestly,
now.
well, the one definitely doesn't have anything. The fat bitch. No one's fucking her.
No, you fucked her twice.
Yeah, I know, but only I did. But like the other one, like,
literally her first and second.
because she's like related to the family friend, like everyone knew I was trying to fuck her that night. That if they would have known she had something, like they would have been like, "Yo, she had the HIV."
I love this world that Vinny lives in. I really do. I don't mean that to be sarcastic. I love the world Vinny lives in.
Thank
It
you.
fascinates me.
The excuses.
And not just on this, but in all facets of his life. I find Vinny to be a very interesting person.
Look,
Whatever.
we
I'm not
care
being
about you,
sarcastic.
Vinny.
I'm being serious.
We care about you, Vinny. You go.
Oh, Chris doesn't. He said you're a piece of shit, but I care about you.
You guys all both say I'm a piece of shit. Fuck
You are a piece of shit. That's got nothing to do with Vinny.
We care about you, Vinny. Go get your wiener checked.
I did get my wiener checked.
You
Okay,
wouldn't
well,
even
get
let
your
her
get your
look at
T
it.
cells checked.
I'd rather
Get
go
your blood
to.
checked.
I'd rather go to my personal doctor. I was
that's
in PA, so it was a quick urgent care.
Are you gonna let your personal doctor squeeze on your willy?
Yeah, he's the one who he did my last time I had chlamydia.
Oh, okay.
His doctor has squeezed that willy more than anyone else.
Yeah, he's
except
like
maybe Vinny
he's like
himself.
a middle-aged Filipino man. And
Do you
I've
chub
never
up for
okay.
him, too?
I
Do you
have
chub
never
up for him?
Of course. No,
Is that
I
what
was
you said,
actually
Chris?
the first time.
Yeah, that's what I said that, and then you said it.
The first time I went to him for when I thought I had chlamydia, he was like, "Wow, most people always just go to clinics. They usually don't come to a personal doctor for this." I was like, "I didn't know where else to go." It's the first time I ever experienced this. And when he told me he had to shove a Q-tip up my dick got so small. I've told this story plenty of times. It was so impossible. And then that's when he called me and was like, "Yeah, you have chlamydia, but also FYI, I could have did this by urine. Now I just found out." Because he don't do these tests anymore. God damn it. Cleveland just hit a home run. It's a tie game. Oh, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. Never mind. That was an old clip. Never mind.
False alarm.
What,
False alarm.
This is
You
what
know,
happens when you
talk
make
about
me...
He doesn't have HIV.
All of these baseball things are going to sound great on the podcast.
Obviously, if they're a Yankees fan, they're going to come back and remember this moment. Anyway.
They'll be playing this clip on ESPN for years to come.
So have you banged
They'll have to
any
bleep out all
other
the
infected
hip-hop.
women?
What do you mean?
I
Since?
said, have you banged any more infected women?
In the past week? No.
No. Okay. So your reign of infection was over last week or the week before?
That's all. Once they confirmed that was chlamydia, they gave me I already took the medication. Be good. Last time I had to take antibiotics for like a week. This time it's just like 2 pills.
I don't know what the manifestation period is. Isn't it most likely the second
shot.
chick? Doesn't that usually manifest pretty quick?
No. It took me about 2 or 3 days to start pissing razors. And
See, I wasn't pissing
that was
razors
horrible.
at all.
Dude,
See, I'm not thinking it's the
chlamydia,
second
I
shit.
pissed
Well,
on my razors.
bacteria. Like, listen, chlamydia at the end of the day is a bacterial thing. So it's not like it's so. If it's a fat chick, it's because she can't clean her pussy properly because she's so fat. There's some bacteria there. But my guess is the girl I went fucking unprotected, straight up anal sex with.
And then she sucked your dick.
And then she sucked my dick. And I didn't shower for like a good 6 hours. So my guess would more be on the bacteria set in after that. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
But then again, the other... I didn't shower for a little while after that one either, but that was just vaginal.
That's a good point. So if you have chlamydia and you fuck your fleshlight, if you have
yeah, you can get it again.
You can infect yourself, reinfect yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, who'd you sleep with? Piece of plastic.
the bacteria has been laying dormant for years, waiting to attack when he least.
I fucked a pocket pussy and I infected myself with chlamydia.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They'd be like, "Did you share
I
it?"
should have
like,
made
"No,
a bigger
just
drink for this conversation.
Whatever. I'm starting to feel better already. So that's
Good.
all that matters.
Good. So you'll be streaming again soon.
Why do you? I
definitely
think
don't
you
have
want
HIV.
me to get AIDS.
No, I want you to get fucking checked.
I feel like you want me to have AIDS.
Yeah, I do. I am going to send Horse to your house that have AIDS and make sure you fuck them. Definitely.
You don't really have to send them. He'll seek them out.
Okay, I'll just put them on Tinder and let you find them.
Whatever. Show's
Wow, you're
over.
quiet.
Plenty of fish.
We shamed you, Vinny?
Nah, I'm still gonna fuck without condoms. I don't care.
Vinny has no shame, Chris. You know this.
God.
He's the wild man. I'm the
you know-
straight man, and you're the foil. That's how
You know,
this
I have
relationship
never,
works.
I have never bought condoms before in my life. Never.
Hmm.
And are you proud of that?
Yeah, in a way, because not that I've never used them. It's like I always I had other ways to get them, or like the woman bought them or had them or whatever like that. I've never bought them. I want to see how long I keep that streak alive. I want to be like 80 years old, tell my grandkids, I've never bought those fucking rubbers.
You will never be 80 and you will never have grandkids.
Oh,
You know,
thank
there's an
Chris.
outbreak of STDs in retirement homes.
Yeah, I can't wait to fuck some of that old pussy. And then you're gonna be all dementia up, so you don't remember who you fuck, so it's new every goddamn time.
You've
know what I'm
got
saying?
goals, dude. You've got life goals.
Reach for the stars.
So what's the
Whatever.
score now, Vinny?
It's still 3-7. Yankees are struggling to get out of the bottom of the 7th. 1 man on first, 2 outs.
Fair.
I'm not
Fair,
liking
fair,
the
fair.
only the one run league, trying to get to that ALCS. You know what I'm saying?
No, Actually,
No, he has no idea what that
I
means.
have no fucking idea.
He's like ALCS. Is that another STD?
You caught the ALCS.
That's another thing the Mariners can't catch.
Whatever, Chris. If it turns out I have the HIV, I am fucking sending you a vial of my blood in the mail.
Just because I wanted you to get tested, you're gonna try and infect me.
No, I'm gonna have it securely wrapped. I just want you to keep a vial of my AIDS blood in case you ever need it.
In case I ever need it.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
hate this guy. Here, drink this.
Yeah, I don't know who you want to infect one day.
I mean, Chris works in a biolab. I'm sure he probably
I can
encounters
get
all kinds of weird blood specimens.
I can get all the HIV I want in the medical laboratory that I work at.
And you won't even get the fun part.
Yeah, I don't get to fuck.
Oh,
I just
I'll
get
tell you
to-
what. If I got AIDS and it's from the anal chick, I'm gonna be like, listen, you gave me AIDS. You have AIDS. If we're both dying, I am fucking your
We're
ass
just
every
gonna
goddamn
fuck.
night.
We're
Yeah.
just gonna fuck forever. 'cause
I mean, yeah. I am
you're gonna
gonna
keep
fucking
giving each other AIDS.
yeah. We're gonna just fuck until we die. At that point.
Was she that hot that you?
No.
No,
but
she was the fat one.
No, she
No,
wasn't
she
the
wasn't
fat
the
one.
fat one. This is,
Oh,
we're
she
talking about
wasn't?
the anal one.
The anal one.
I thought she was the fat one.
No, she wasn't fat. No.
Oh.
The
You're
fat
not
one didn't
paying
let me do.
attention.
Yeah, you
Not
didn't pay attention to my.
Not usually. No, not usually.
The fat one didn't let
Alright.
me do anal. I'm just saying. It's
She's
not
a
that she was
60,
overly hot. It's like, but if we both have the HIV, and she was like the dirty one, like the not the dirt, well, literally dirty one, I guess, but the sexually dirty one. Yeah, we're just gonna have.
You should go and find other people with HIV and just fuck them, and then you trade, the HIVs that you have, and then just keep going.
What are they, fucking
Then you
Pokemon?
collect them
Jesus.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, you'll collect them all.
In case anyone, well, I do know for a fact that like you're not supposed to do that because you get like a worse version. But fuck it. I don't play. If I have the HIV, I don't plan on living long term with that shit. So I'm just gonna be wild and then.
You don't have a choice, dude.
Well, yeah, I do. I fucking off myself. I ain't living with the HIV.
Okay, so
Oh, did I get
was
too
it
dark
worth
all
it?
of a sudden?
What was it worth it?
Yeah. I mean, that was a fun night. I had a good time.
Okay, fair.
In all honesty, there was no way I would have. I didn't expect it at all. So there's no way I would like been able to go get a condom. Not that that's an excuse not to use condoms, but I'm just saying. In
So
retro,
the second time when you
in
went back
retro-
to her house.
no, you're thinking of the two different ones. I'm still talking about the anal chick.
Was that the chick at the wedding or the chick
Yeah,
at
the wedding chick.
Yeah, she wasn't the fat ugly one?
No.
The fat ugly one was online dating, online hookup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Who did you fuck first?
Fat chick, then wedding, then fat chick.
You gave the fucking fat chick.
I
fucking
did.
Chlamydia.
I
You
did.
gave her the chlamydia.
No, I know. That's what I'm gonna have. That's why everyone wants me
That
to call them.
implies that she wasn't fucking somebody else either before in between Vinny. She might have had someone in the middle.
That's possible. I highly.
She could have
doubt
given it to him. Nobody but Vinny's desperate enough.
Either
in Vinny's mind.
way, there's a fat chick out there who's completely ugly and she has at least chlamydia.
Yeah, her pussy's itching like a motherfucker right now. She don't know why.
Man, the girl that I got.
Listen, if they confirm it, I'm gonna tell her. We talked about this on my Discord. I mean, they want me to call her live on the show. I ain't doing that shit. I told them it'd be like $1,000, and then Joe was willing to pay it, so I had to finally say no, I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah.
I'll call her for $1,000, Joe.
Yeah. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. We'll hack into Vinny's phone and his computer and all that. We'll find out who this chick is, and then we'll call her. He's so quiet for Vinny.
Because I was just watching DD up at play. He had 2 home runs already.
I can't believe you.
I genuinely appreciate the way Vinny's mind can transition back and forth so seamlessly.
Yeah, I know. He's
So you were about to tell a story about you giving someone chlamydia?
no. There was this girl, and I forgot how I met her. I might have met her online or something like that. And so I start dating her, and she tells me, she's like, "Look, I've been with a lot of people." I said, "Okay, fine, whatever." No, she's like, "Really, a lot of people."
Jesus.
So yeah, so as I was talking to her, she basically would go and slut around like almost every night with a different person, and she, I guess, had been with maybe over 1,000 dudes. She told me. I was like,
How the
okay,
fuck do you have
wow.
time to sleep with over 1,000 dudes? How
Her
old
name was
she?
Suzanne Chamberlain.
I don't know that reference.
Chris doesn't understand that either.
I don't
understand that, and I don't know how she fucked that many people. But
we talking full on
gave me-
intercourse or just like 1,000 blowjobs? Because that's reasonable.
You know what the fucked up thing she said to me is? She's like, I'm really good at blowjobs. I've given a bunch of blowjobs, but I'm tired of giving blowjobs, so you're not getting a blowjob.
Hey, it happens.
What do you mean, hey, it happens? That's bullshit.
It was a test.
If you made her hot enough, she'd suck your dick. You just fucking failed at that.
I broke up with her like.
Oh, you guys were
after a couple
dating?
of weeks.
Wait,
we were actually dating. Yeah.
You dated a whore.
I don't have sex with people that I'm not in a relationship.
Jesus, how desperate were you that you were in a relationship with a girl who fucked
Was this
guys?
during your 4 Non-Blondes cover band era?
No,
because that would explain a lot.
I don't know if I was a musician then. Oh. I might have been like off.
If a girl told me she fucked 1,000 guys, I'd be like, all right, see ya. Not even I can fucking fuck that. How loose
Vinnie
was she?
can't fuck 1,000 guys. Not enough time
we
in the day.
Started in a relationship. Then I didn't even fuck her like within the first week. And we had an honest to God relationship. And
was there a period where you were dating but not in a relationship, or did you dive in head first?
I am always going steady with the person that I'm with, and I never.
Okay.
I'm just this weird guy who like
serial monogamous.
Yes. Even with like friends or with chicks, once I find one person, I latch on to them, and then it's like that's the only person that matters in my life. So, right now that's my wife, obviously, but.
Well, I'd hope.
Yeah, it better be obvious. She's sitting in the room.
She's not sitting in the room.
Oh. You had to check.
Yeah, like,
wait,
what? Did you see her? I don't know. So, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I fucked her and I got the chlamydia, and then afterwards I'm like, look, I got chlamydia from you. And she's like, no, you didn't. I don't have chlamydia. No, you didn't. And I'm like, you need to go to the doctor. I'm not going to the doctor. I didn't get no chlamydia. You fucked someone else. No, I didn't. And she wouldn't go to the doctor. She wouldn't do anything.
Did she acknowledge that she was in a relationship with you, or were you just in a relationship with her? And
no fucking way. Yeah, no fucking way. Chris thought they were in a relationship, and she was like, this guy won't leave me the fuck alone.
Because I was so like perfect boyfriend for the first week or two, trying to be like all like, oh, I care about you. You're sick. Oh, let me pamper you. All this kind of stuff.
Did you know before or after you started dating she's fucked 1,000 guys?
After. If she said, oh, hey, do you want to be my boyfriend? By the way, I fucked, all these dudes. I'm like, I'd be like, eh.
Was she good? Was she any good?
No.
So all that practice and she still sucked?
She just fucking
or didn't suck in this case?
Yeah. She just laid there, and it I guess that works for most dudes, because most dudes probably get off within, X amount of minutes. But
there's nothing worse than the dead fish.
There's no way she was tired.
It's horrible like, come on, show some fucking emotion, and pretend at least.
The blank stare behind the eyes.
Did you fist her?
No. I did stick my finger in her ass once, but.
Oh, wow. You're so fucking crazy, Chris. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm so crazy. No, I'm the most. Well, no, Bangs is the most like not crazy sexual guy as far as I can tell. And
because I always use a condom and have no stories about the time I got the clap. You're right, 100%.
You're not cool unless you've had chlamydia.
Yeah,
you're cool.
Not part of this club, Bangs. You're just not.
All right, hey guys, it's been a great show. I'll see y'all next time.
Wait, do you still use condoms now that you're married?
No.
Yeah,
we were though. There was a period where we were.
Yeah.
For birth control, not for STD control.
Gotcha.
Have you ever put a finger in an asshole before, Banks?
Jesus Christ.
Yes?
Sure, of course.
Okay, good.
Good.
I don't necessarily
Good.
need to
Okay,
talk
it's
about
good.
it for an hour and a half, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's always like Chris always has like he always wants to know like these questions what you do sexually.
these very
but,
specific
yeah,
things.
but it's like he says it so like they're so hardcore, and then like he says it, it's like, dude, I've done that, and I did that when I was like 15. And fucking, have you ever put a finger in an asshole? Holy shit! Oh my god, you did?
Have you ever put a finger in an asshole?
That one's
me
for you,
about
Punch. Punch and whoever else listens to the podcast. Chris just filleted his microphone for you because his ex-girlfriend wouldn't.
So the one that whole time she didn't blow you at all.
Nah.
How long was that whole time? How long were you
It was
dating?
a couple of weeks. It was 3 weeks.
That's what I figured.
I mean, you should have known she was a whore off the bat. In 3 weeks, you're fucking her.
Look, I am one of those guys that feels empathy towards anyone who tries to make me feel empathy. It's like, anybody like bats their eyes and I'm like, okay, I'll do whatever you want.
So you're a sucker.
Well, it used to be that way. I'm not that way anymore. I don't give a shit about people anymore.
He's married now. He fucking hates his wife.
Yes.
Like all good married men.
She's in the safe zone. I hate humanity. I mean, whether it's our idiot president or all the people.
Wow, we're gonna bring politics into the show.
I know. I'm not gonna get into politics, but the people I don't agree with.
Chris's dream world is him, his wife, and 1,000 chickens. Which, let me say, that is a bad policy to have. If you don't agree with my opinion, fuck them. That's the whole reason why the country is the way it is.
And he's not even going to eat the 1,000 chickens.
Look. No. I acknowledge the fact that there is nothing I could do to change anything in this country.
Good.
And
let's start with blowjobs for all.
I mean, sure.
How much money would it cost for you to eat one of your dead chickens?
Whopping topic change.
Like you're not. Hold on, wait. You're not killing it and eating it, but the fucking died. It's still like disease free. How much? What
if it's not one of yours? What if it's just one of the kernels?
Okay, yeah. Not
you know
one of
what?
Yours, but
there was one chicken that I hated. I had this rooster. It would always attack me when I went outside, and I hated the fucking animal. But I was just like, okay. Either it's going to go get killed or it's going to go in a cockfighting ring. So I have to like save it or whatever and make sure. Eventually I was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this. I called some guy and I said, come get this rooster out of here. And he took it and I'm like, I don't care what you do with it. Just don't tell me. And if I was still eating meat at that point, I would have considered eating that chicken. But that's the only. I fucking hated that chicken, that rooster. So,
did it have a
there's
bigger
the
cock
answer to
than
your
you?
question.
That didn't answer. That really didn't answer my question at all.
What's the question?
For how much money would it take you to eat one of your chickens?
Yes, I would have eaten that chicken. It was mine.
So $0 is the answer.
Money. No, yeah. I mean, I would have taken any amount of money.
Well, that particular reason, but just one of your chickens. I go in right now. I go into the hen. I take one of your chickens. And I go, you're gonna eat this fucking thing. How much money?
Oh, no, as a vegetarian, I would not.
But you're not even vegetarian. You went vegetarian because your wife is vegan. You don't actually have an opinion.
No, I have not eaten meat for over a year.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
That's why he lives on bean and cheese burritos. You do cheese, right? Cheese is all right. You're not doing the vegan thing. All right, so bean and cheese burritos from Del Taco. He doesn't even get the freaking burrito supreme like a real man.
Well, what's in a burrito supreme? Not
meat for one.
Yeah, exactly.
Lettuce, sour cream. Mine comes with about 80 packets of hot sauce.
You're just jealous because I got a Del Taco and you don't.
No, my waistline's not. I'll tell you that. I would go ham at Del Taco. I'm glad it's far away. Yeah, it's not even that far. It's just inconvenient.
I'm fucking fat. I'll tell you that much. That's why I have the beard, so I don't have the double chin. You don't see it.
Oh no, I know that trick. I've done that for years.
Yeah. Exactly. So,
how the fuck do you get fat being a vegetarian?
What are you talking about? Like meat? If you just eat like a chicken breast that's like grilled or.
Oh, that's healthy. That's why I eat now.
Yeah,
but
it's healthy
like,
as fuck.
but like, still, I'd put cheeseburgers.
I've seen vegans that are like morbidly obese.
Yeah,
like there's lots of food you can eat that doesn't have meat in it that's not good for you.
Yeah, because they need to get their fucking vitamin intakes and shit. But calories add up, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I got a question for you. Right? Don't give me some manly answer either. Like some like, oh, I'm a guy, blah blah blah. But
would you take it in the ass? No.
Well, close. If you got $1,000 for every blowjob you gave, would you do? Like, you don't have to work. Think about it this way: you can literally get a blowjob, $1,000 for every blowjob you do. If you sucked one dick a day, that was at most like 10 minutes. You'd be making like $365,000 a year.
I mean, you could do one a week and make more money than most people.
Yeah, you could just get it all out in 1 week and just suck like 50 dicks, and then you have 50 grand for the week.
Yeah, and then take the rest of this. You take the rest of the year off.
Would you make that your job? Would you be an expert dick sucker for $1,000 a dick?
There are people who do that.
I know who do it for way less, but you're a heterosexual man, and so it's going to take a little bit extra.
1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, am I married in this scenario?
Yeah, your life's
yeah, but she's giving you permission. Yeah.
1,000?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, is that not enough or too much, Chris? What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I'll do it for $5 a dick. No, I would. If I was convinced to do it once, I would probably be like, I'm never doing this again.
Fuck, I'd suck a ton of dicks. I wouldn't stop. I'd be a dick sucking machine.
1,000?
Yeah, 1,000.
We talked about
$1,000
before.
a
If we
dick.
could get away with being booby streamers, we'd do that too.
Yeah.
So
$1,000 a dick.
Shame.
I would
just say that to get me to say yes.
Oh no, I would so dude $500. I'd fucking suck a dick endlessly. Think about it. You never have to work again. Like about 10 minutes a dick.
Oh, that's work, dude.
You do an hour. I know it's a lot of work. You work even if you work like an hour a day and you did 6 dicks. That's $6,000 a day. You know what I mean? You do work on Monday through Friday, so you're making $35,000 a week.
He's working
You've thought about this, dude.
He's working a 40-hour week.
Yeah, 40-hour work week. Fuck that. Yeah, I mean that's that's a lot. I can't do the math in my head, but what's 6 times 40? It's $100,000 a week. If my math's right, I don't know if my math's right, but
your mouth or your math?
240.
It sounds like
240. You wouldn't think I have a job where I need to do math constantly all day.
Yeah, they would just give you they would short you money and you wouldn't know.
I mean, I for $1,000 a dick, I'm assuming you have to swallow. But like, I mean,
no, never. No,
that's just good business. That's just customer service, Chris. That's just good customer service.
Yeah, that's just good customer service.
You're the one asking me the question, so I'll tell you what my conditions are. Obviously they have to fucking shower. Okay. I will never see them again. They better not be fucking morbidly obese.
Don't you want repeat business? What if it's a really good dick?
Okay, we'll take that part out.
Yeah.
What do you mean a really good dick?
I mean, like it's clean. It's it's not hairy. It's circumcised. He eats a lot of fruit, so like the semen's sweet.
Oh, semen's all pineapple-y?
Yeah, it's pineapple semen.
All of a sudden, they're genetically engineered dicks.
Yeah, I mean, this is the Dolph Lundgren of dicks.
Some of them taste like Oreos. Some of them are like Christmas ham.
Okay.
Oh my God! How we got to genetically engineer tasting semen? How do we do this? We can make a fortune. If there's like a magic pill to make semen taste like however you want, fucking beamed hype of semen. That's what we'll do.
Semen hype. It'll be semen hype.
Semen hype. Just
yeah. Come on, man.
I'm done. Oh my God.
It's a mystery bean that changes your semen to some weird fucking flavor.
Would you do that? Okay, Vinny, would you accept a blowjob from a dude for $1,000?
Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Okay. So, Rajo.
Yeah, let's call our money guy, Joe.
You got to pay him $1,000. You got to pay me $1,000, and
Joe's not looking to suck my dick, and he's not looking to get my dick sucked by me.
The point is that you were telling me that I'm going to be the one sucking, and I just asked you if you're the one taking. So I guess I'm sucking your dick for $1,000.
I mean, if you want to suck my dick that bad and Joe wants to sponsor that, I guess I'm gonna need something out of it though. You gotta suck my chlamydia-infested penis.
Oh, fuck that. No. You gotta clean that shit up. You gotta wear a condom. You have to wear a condom.
Oh, no. For $1,000, there's no condom here.
Nah, that's a deal breaker.
What if the men are tested, though?
It's got to wear a condom.
He's going to require you to get that hip test.
I don't want flesh. I don't want flesh to flesh.
Fine, but what I got to do after I ejaculate and the condom's all heavy and I pull it out, I got to take it from the end and I got to smack you in the face with it. The ejaculated full condom. So it just slaps your face.
Oh my God, Joe's going to sponsor it. You got to buy the plane tickets too, Joe, just so you know.
Oh, Joe's gonna sell that shit on to pay-per-view, man. He's gonna make a killing.
No, that's no, not allowed. No video, but he could be there.
it'll be a VR game here in about a month. Available on Steam right now, early access.
Yeah. Speaking of not early access, but Steam, are you guys upset with how
I love the segue. I love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of early access, let's get off topic and talk about games. Go for it, Vinny.
What the fuck is this, Twitch or something?
So Shadow of War just came out, and everyone's up in arms because there is now microtransactions in a single-player game, and not just microtransactions. Supposedly, to get the real ending, you're gonna have to pay for it, or you'd have to grind in supposed to Chapter 4, which would take hours upon hours. Are you upset about this? Like I think everyone else is. That EA is now trying to put microtransactions in single-player games.
Yeah.
Microtransactions only for fucking mobile games, because I understand that they give you the mobile game for free and then they're like, okay, buy this to get this. Okay, that's fine. I understand that. In games that you pay for, I understand the ability. Overwatch, you could buy loot boxes. Okay?
That's what these are.
But you can just play the game and get loot boxes. So
as you can in Shadow of War.
Okay, so Shadow War has microtransactions to allow you to buy things that you can get anyway.
Yes.
Okay, what's the issue then?
But the time it'll take you to get those things would be hours upon hours of grinding that you might just get fatigued with the game. I mean, here's what it is. And someone made a great point about it. It's not so much what they are doing for their game. It's where is it ending? Because they keep pushing it more. I mean,
it's EA though, so why is anybody surprised?
And it's going to come to the point where it's like they're going to give you a little bit more. They're going to make you pay for a little bit more every time, and we're just going to accept it. And soon,
but that's the thing. If all these people complaining just didn't buy the game and continue to not buy because I see this on Twitter and on Reddit all the time, and they're all up in arms and they're bitching to high heaven about all these horrible microtransactions, the loot box, and fuck EA and fuck these greedy motherfuckers. But they still buy the goddamn game over and over and over. They pre-order it. They get the super special limited edition that comes with the statue and the action figure and the CD and the poster. And then they complain about having to pay more for it after the fact. So,
tell you what,
all they're going to do is bitch and moan. It's not nothing's going to happen.
They were pretty sneaky about it though, because no one really knew about it until like almost release. So it's like, there's pre-orders already there. Well, look at just the Battlefront with that beta came out. Like I had some fun playing it, and I didn't pay for it, but my friend gave me a code. There's going to be microtransactions in that game where you could straight up buy like weapons, and there's from what I read, like you could make like Boba Fett like almost invincible right out the gate if you're willing to pay. So what are you spending this money for? Like, why are you buying a $60 game if it's pay to win?
I agree. So don't.
I wasn't going to buy it anyway, but
stop pre-ordering games.
Let the market decide. If the market doesn't like it, don't buy the fucking game.
And that's the reality. The market continues to reward this behavior. Yeah. They complain about it, but then they buy it anyway. So.
Okay, let me ask you this: if you are not participating in the behavior that you do not approve of, why does it matter? If you're not personally involved,
well, in the case of EA, it matters because they're the biggest dog in the yard, so they set the tone for every other company. So it matters in that respect. It matters as a factor of influence and a role model, so to speak, for everyone else in the industry. But
it
I don't care about Shadow War.
It might not matter for you this particular game, Chris, but eventually a game's going to come along that you're going to be really interested, and then all of a sudden you're going to buy it, and then But I'm not talking about like these particular instances. I'm talking about the snowball effect that happens where down the road, all of a sudden you're buying a game, and for $60, you're pretty much getting half the game, and you're gonna need $25 more to get the real ending, the last chapter. It's like, okay, we're gonna give you 3/4 of the game, but to play the ending, you're gonna have to give us an extra $20 to unlock that content.
If it's not EA, it's gonna be someone else.
That's what I'm saying.
As evolution,
and that's what everyone's talking about. It's like, okay, EA might have started it, but like, when's it going to end? And it's like, when are we going to come to the point where we're going to be spending $100 per game? Like $60 already is fucking crazy. I love how the cost of $60 was because of, the Blu-ray discs or whatever whatever the excuse they used originally. But you can buy games digitally as the same price as the hard sale, which would makes no sense. Because you shouldn't be paying the extra fee for, the manufacturer.
Here's what's going to happen.
Digital games should be cheaper, frankly.
I mean, you have that side of the thing, but you also have Steam that are selling, games for $3 that you don't have to do that for, and the games are perfectly fine. So there are options.
But Steam's not just like, they're not just doing that. Either they're negotiating those rates with the distributor, or they're paying the difference between the two, one of the two.
Okay.
They're not just like, oh, we decided to sell. So these companies have, price floor agreements. So there is a minimum price you can sell a game for. That's why Target and Best Buy, the game's $60. Best Buy can't say, well, we're going to sell it for $55 to steal those sales from Target. They're not allowed to. So Steam can't just arbitrarily decide we're selling the game for $1.
No, I'm not. But I'm not saying I'm just saying that they are a place you can go to buy cheap games that don't have this shit going on.
Fuck Steam. And if you don't want to support, if you're going to do that, I'm going to, for like Shadow War, if I ever want to play, I'm not going to give my money to EA. Fuck them. I'll buy the game from like G2A or something like that, where it's most likely a stolen code, but I don't give a fuck. It works.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any game that is so good that someone should break their their resolve to not be involved in that sort of thing. So I mean, I don't know. It's let the market decide. I understand it's stupid, and I agree that it's stupid, but I don't. What are you going to do about it other than not buy the game? Are you going to shame them?
Yeah,
I mean, and that's the point, though. But the issue is people complain and then buy it anyway.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about Destiny 2 about having this bullshit happening with that? Because I am buying that game.
I'm not sure.
I mean, didn't the last Destiny have it?
No, not so much.
Destiny 1 had loot boxes, didn't it?
No, not that I know of. You could buy their in-game currency if you wanted to. Which the in-game currency, you really were able to buy cosmetic. Okay, listen. If as much as I hate the microtransactions thing, no game, if you're paying full price, should be pay to win. That is literally the scummiest thing you could do. Now, if they want to do microtransactions for cosmetic stuff, yeah, it's annoying. I'm kind of pissed about that, but all right, if it's going to help them make a little extra more. And I have no problem with indie games doing it, which is surprising. These big company games should not be doing it, but these small indie games, sure. If you want to like sell fucking cosmetically loot boxes, go for it, because you're helping out the small company, but it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, think about it this way. With Overwatch, I paid $40 or $50 for the game back in February. Okay, I'm still playing it. I'm still using their servers. I am still, using this thing that I am basically no longer paying for. So for the fact that they are selling cosmetic things that I can get in the game anyway, I have zero problem with that.
And that's an online thing, it's the money is keeping the servers up. But then again, it's also Blizzard, so they're making enough money where they don't need the extra support to keep their servers up.
Yeah, but they also don't need to sell, World of Warcraft and
and you're paying a monthly fee though.
To subsidize the fucking Overwatch. You know what I mean? It's like, why make a game that is not going to make a profit?
Bangs, you're not coming through.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say Overwatch, they keep supporting Overwatch and they're still releasing new content for it that for the most part they give away for free, if I understand correctly. So they've got to make up that development time somehow.
Sure. All of the new shit, the balancing, the new maps, everything like that is for free. You buy the game at any point in time, you get all that shit is for the life.
So they're choosing a microtransaction model over a DLC model, basically.
Yes. And it's just for skins and voice line and shit like that. So we could probably agree that Overwatch is not the worst offender in this sort of situation. I'll tell you, Hex Shards of Fate is a collectible card game. So
with no cards.
With virtual cards. So you do have to spend money to get anywhere in that game.
You want to hear what's bullshit? Oh, go. I thought you were done.
Is that free to play though? At first,
it is free to play. It's free to play,
right.
and
it's free to play.
You can spend a ton of time to grind to get those cards for free, but that takes so much time.
I don't have a problem with free to play game having microtransactions like that. I mean, that's how they make their money. I mean, they're not saying, hey, you'll never be able to get these cards, and you're not being able to pick you're not picking the cards. You're buying packs, right?
You could basically pay. It's not, the money doesn't go to the company, but you could use credits to change ownership of cards between people.
Well, that's between people. That's between you guys. But I'm saying, if the company make money, you can't pick a card and say, I want to buy this one. So it's not
from the company. No.
So it's not pay to win like this. So I'm fine with that. You pay for the packs. I mean, that's how they make their money. It's a free to play game. That's perfectly fine business model, guys.
Sure. Okay. But yeah,
it's a free game. It's not pay to win.
Yeah, pay to win's bullshit. I would never buy a game that was like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with Battlefront. Like, Battlefront 2 should not sell a copy. It's a $60 game, which, let's be honest, they're almost forcing people to buy the deluxe editions anyway for the other stuff. And they're getting it off because it's Star Wars, so they can get away with it because there's all the Star Wars nerds out there. And they legit have pay to win in a $60 fucking full triple title release that you can straight up buy weapons.
I say let them do it and let them fucking crash and burn when people revolt.
Oh, they won't. That's the problem. People will still buy it.
Yeah. But
especially,
how many people?
They're going to get away with it because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's too big of a name. Listen, I love Star Wars just as much as like the normal regular person, but I do not get the Star Wars hardcore fandom.
Everyone that I know that played Battlefront 2 or whatever they played it for a little bit when it was free, and they're like, I don't want this game.
The beta?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it, but like, I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the beta enough. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Maybe down the road when it gets to $30, something like that, and it's still, if it's popular enough, maybe I'll take a look at it. But
there's a game I was looking at, but I forgot.
Whopping topic change. Let's talk about Chris's upcoming trip.
Yeah.
Because what is that, next week?
Yeah, baby.
All of a sudden, Chris is interested.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 week from today is my birthday.
Okay.
I will be 40 years old.
Oh wait, are we not doing a show next week?
I am off that day, but I could do a show. Yeah.
I mean, it's your birthday. I mean, no, it's your birthday. If you have plans, do your plans, dude.
I don't know. I'll talk.
Yeah,
to you
we'll
guys
figure it
about
out off stream, but yeah.
But TwitchCon starts on Friday the 20th. I am off that Wednesday until Tuesday from work.
Nice.
TwitchCon.
Now, you didn't go to TwitchCon last year, right?
Nah, I wasn't.
Yeah, I think so.
I was streaming last year around this time, but I was too new.
Well, yeah, because we were doing this show during TwitchCon. We had just started. We had a whole conversation about how we were all going to go next year, and then only Chris actually made plans to go.
Yeah, I'm doing Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be.
I think I'm going to go to the nightclub convention in March.
I want to be able to meet some of the people that I've met on Twitch, like some of the streamers, and if any of the viewers are going to be there, that'd be great to meet them too.
Will you be meeting them or just their titties?
I it depends on what they allow me to do. But no, and there's a party on Saturday night, and I want to go to the party and see what shenanigans people are going to be up to. Imagine all of these streamers at a party, like popular streamers, and they're going to go and fuck each other. It's it brings a tear to my eye.
With Chris sitting in the corner jerking it furiously.
Oh my god, it's a streamer and fucking, Pewdie. No, I don't know. Not PewDiePie. Fuck that guy, but some other guy.
Some other random Nazi.
Yeah, Angry Pug or something like that. He's not an angry Nazi, but
what do you even do at TwitchCon? Like, what is it?
It's a bunch of like panels where people will tell you how to be a better streamer, basically. And I'm sure I'm going to hear the
good. You should go to those.
I don't think I'm going to get any better, to be honest. I just am what I am.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, tell them all about your bean hype.
See. We'll see. I
Really
mean, I paid $180 for my
nuts.
ticket.
It's $180 to get in
for a 3-day pass.
Fuck that! I'm never going to TwitchCon.
I mean, that's more than fucking Comic-Con.
The bar and nightclub convention's 2 days. And it's only $100, and I come home with like $1,000 worth of liquor for free.
Yeah, but
they want Twitch wants $180 for their bullshit hangout with some pseudo celebrity fucking convention.
Yeah,
that's stupid. I would never.
That's
never gonna find me there.
I think it was 180. It was over 100. I know that. I think it was 180.
And you know, well, you know, they're not paying like bigger streamers either. They're probably just setting.
No, they're all paying to be there for the privilege of the exposure. That's how it's just like when they get shitty photographers to do stuff. You know, they're there for the exposure to do the panels and get known and get recognized and learn how to grow your channel and
yeah. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, you're."
But the problem is if everybody's there doing the same shit, which means nobody's there doing the same shit.
Right. I was gonna get a T-shirt. I was gonna get business cards, and I didn't.
Business cards.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big thing, Vinny. You haven't been seeing on Twitter and Reddit and all that. Everyone's got it's like American Psycho where they're fighting over who's got the best business card. There's like a whole war going on for who's got the best one.
If you're a fucking 300,000 plus stream, like that's you're making top dollar. Sure, you have a legit business model going on. Sure, get a business card. Schmucks like you and me should not be having fucking business cards. Not even small time partners.
I disagree.
I mean, you can get business cards for $10.
This is a hobby. It's not a business.
I understand that. And I shouldn't even be going at all, but I'm going. And I
have no problem with you going.
Every single person I talk to, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're a streamer. What's your channel?"
Yeah, no, you're right.
A fucking card to give them.
Yeah,
I like, oh, it's Mr. Christopher, and then it's gonna go right over their head, and they're gonna go away and never remember.
Yeah, me. I don't think business cards are the problem. Like with your contact info on it or whatever, it's I mean, considering how many low-level business people have business cards that couldn't possibly need them, you know what I mean? So, and like I said, Vistaprint does like $500 for $10. So, like, who gives
you might as well go get a fucking business card. Then,
I might go to like Staples or Office Depot and get them.
Put the show on too. Put the show on. The back.
Please.
Who's fucking paying me to do that? That's my money, dude.
I mean,
it's for my channel.
Yeah, but this is.
Speaking of which, I need money to renew our domain and our web space.
We need to get a sponsor for our show. So we'll kind of like this show is brought to you by blah, 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 blah.
It can't be a condom.
It's not brought to you by condoms. I'm with you, Chris. It ain't Trojan.
It ain't Trojan.
I mean, I'll reach out. Maybe I'll tell my story.
Reaching out is how you got into this issue.
It's not true at all.
This episode's brought to you by chlamydia.
Yeah, there you go. We need to get a doctor's office to sponsor us.
1-800-SICK-DICK.
I'll go to the urgent care.
What is it? AZT. We'll get AZT to sponsor the show.
Yeah.
I was looking about making a Banging Notes and Mr. Christopher t-shirt.
Really?
I mean, there's a site that does it, and if you literally just wanted one of them, it was only like $25. I put our logo on and everything, and it was like a purple shirt with the logo, because it seems like purple has turned into like our color because of our thing. But the only problem is, like, I think I told you guys this, like the Bangin' Donuts, it takes the background out, because if you put the background, I could put the whole box on, but I think it looks smoother if you take that out, and it looks fine, except the STS at the end, there's like a bright strip on it, like a glare, and it takes the black out. I don't know.
I hate it when they take the black out.
I know. But yeah, I would buy it.
Just get a different font.
Because I was gonna buy. Well, we need to make a logo, a new logo.
Yeah, we gotta redo all that stuff.
But I wouldn't mind doing it. I want to do it for my channel. Like, I'm not looking to spell the fucking shit. I mean, sell the shit. I'm just I just want to wear myself.
I hate the way you have my name too. You guys can't fucking decide whether there's like
that part's staying the same.
A period, or there's a period and a space, or I mean,
what?
Yeah,
this is Mr. Christopher. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like,
there's no period there.
Yeah, well, there is in the fucking. That's the thing. There's no period in the logo, but you look down, it says Bangin' Donuts, Mr. Christopher, as far as the talk show thing, and you got a fucking period there, and it's like,
oh, that's on Vinny.
That's on Vinny.
What?
In the title,
you don't know how to fucking put my name. That's all.
Do you want a period?
My name a specific way.
Do you want a period or no period? What the fuck?
Chris is on his fucking period with all this bitching.
Yeah,
but I would have no idea it says Mr. Christopher if you put a period there.
Just look at my name the way it is on the fucking screen.
No, fuck it.
You don't like that, do you?
I'm gonna write it the way I want to. Chris, I'm not paying attention to you. It's fucking 2 outs, top of the ninth. Yankees have a runner on second and first. They're up by 1,
don't give
right?
a flying fuck about your
I don't
period.
give a flying fuck about no period in the Mr. Christopher name. And Brett Gardner's up at bat. He needs a base hit to get a extended league.
Okay.
Jesus Christ,
Okay,
Chris. Fuck your
why don't you
period,
just give
Mr.
us
Christopher.
A fucking play-by-play, because that's pretty much all you're paying attention.
Sure, okay. Then he's one.
So who are you hoping to meet while you're there?
Allen pitches, and it's
Okay,
a
shut up.
strike. It's count as 1 and 2.
I'm having a
Okay.
conversation, Vinny. Shut up. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to meet Rock 1980, which is one of my buddies.
He's coming up from Brazil. Where's he from?
He's in Mexico.
He's in Mexico.
Yeah. I don't know how he's getting. I don't know if he's driving or flying. I think he's driving, which is going to be a long drive.
That's super insane. He's going international and paying, and the exchange rate.
Yep. And I told him I'll buy him a pizza, and we're going to hang out on Friday night.
You're gonna buy him some West Coast pizza. Beautiful.
Look, I've never had your pizza.
Real
or
iconic California pizza.
Get him some Long Beach Mexican food.
He's Mexican. What the fuck does he want Mexican food for?
I'm gonna buy him dinner. Okay.
Go to Taco Truck.
Get him something American. Get him a nice fucking burger.
Oh yeah, just take him to like a Jack in the
steak.
Box.
Yeah. I mean, that's all he needs.
No, so we're gonna have a nice dinner together. We're gonna hang out, him and some other buddies. Like
they're gonna blow each other.
I haven't decided yet. I don't know. He has to sweet talk me. It depends on how much alcohol I have.
$1,000.
And if Joe's there giving me money. And
so how much is this trip costing him?
I don't know. I didn't know. He's like, I think
he's paying in US dollars, not pesos.
Not pesos.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it's like an easy swing for him, but
that's a lot of fucking tortillas to have to make.
Okay, who else? So Rock, and who else?
I don't know. I don't know of anyone else that might be going. So I might just be going there for the panels and just watching shit. And
okay, like what panels? Like who's speaking that you want to hear speak?
I'm just gonna show up, dude.
You have no idea. You're just going. You're just showing up. Hey,
going.
Go to the Elohim.
Do your
panel.
happiness.
Yeah, I'm
Elohim's on my shit list because this stupid fucking Energizer battery ad is always up on.
I'd never even
seen Kotaku, and it drives me nuts. Or no, Reddit. I don't know, one of them, but I see it like 50 times a day, and I'm like, and it's like a close up on his face and the beard, and I'm like, yeah, it's Elohim again, right? Hey, well, yes, he's the greatest. He's huge. We know.
That's on Energizer, not him. Can't fault him.
I know, but he's guilty by association.
I would go see Coke Carnage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna take my video camera. I'm gonna take my nice Canon camera.
Because if I was to listen to someone, it would be kind of a little bit more, because like I've actually seen him grow, and he's not exactly my cup of tea, but he's a nice enough guy, and he literally built his thing from the ground up. He has like 700,000. I started watching him when he was around like 300,000. He was already huge, but dude, he has like a whole forum website that he's active with. Like he just has, this past year he has probably grown 300,000 plus in followers, and so he's doing something right.
I have my good old 700 followers. Yay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Chris passed me. Fuck him.
Yeah, well, I stream. I only stream 3 days a week, and I streamed more than you did for quite a while.
True.
But you're getting up there again. You're getting followers every day, right?
Yeah, a couple here and there.
Yeah, see, whatever.
I don't care. I have a very lovely community that hangs out with me and plays games and chit chats.
And that's the most important thing. Like, just I am so happy where I'm at right now. Actually, just hanging out with the people that I do that come in
and I also feel like a douchebag talking about my community. So
fuck you. I always talk about my community.
I know, but it feels weird. I know, because what else do you call it? But I was like, oh, I have this community, and I have that. Like, who the fuck am I? I'm an asshole playing goddamn Mario Brothers and dying a lot.
It's a community. What do you want? There's a group of us.
Yeah, but it's not about the video games.
We share a community.
It's not about what video games you play.
We're like
that's
a shared
worse.
community.
Now all of a sudden it's about me? What the I'm some asshole.
No,
you know?
It's not about me at all. I love when people have conversations in my Discord that I'm not even a part of.
Yeah.
Well, no, but the thing is, you're the central character.
Yeah, but I also feel like I call it a community because I love how it's like, it's exactly what it is. Like, yeah, okay, people met through my channel, but even as small as my channel is and shitty as it is, people still got to meet each other who they would have never met before.
Right.
In my channel, and like just what I'm doing. So that's what else am I going to call it? It's a community, a little corner of Twitch.
No other name for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get that where like I've been in other people's channels and I get familiar with them and they find out that I'm a streamer. They come to my channel and people from all these, separate places, they have never like talked to each other before because they never crossed paths, and they cross path in my stream and they talk to, and it's great. I like the fact that it's coming together. Like it's not as advanced as your guys' stuff, but it's just kind of starting to happen.
I mean, it's not my shit's not advanced at all. I'd say we have like a little we're tri-state area where it's like we have a lot of shared people in our community, but then there's some people that like don't even go to each other's channels. I realized, like when I go to visit you guys, or if I go to watch Bangs, like there'll be people who I recognize, I say hello to, they say hello to me, but like they'll never be in my stream. I'm sure it's the same vice versa, which is actually kind of cool that like we share a community, but we also have our own people that just are into like our shit.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, like there's very few streamers outside of you guys that actually come to my channel. Like there's some people that are a little bit bigger than me, and I'll go to their channel and I'll be a regular there. And they'll be like, "Oh, hi, it's Mr. Christopher," whatever, and I never see them in my channel. And it's maybe they just don't like my stream. I don't know. It's like you guys aren't obligated to come to my channel, and you do, and that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's 3-tiered. Either they don't like your stream, they're so big and they have so many streamer friends they don't have time to come to your stream, or they're full of shit and they don't actually go to anybody's stream. So
maybe they're not like Twitch viewers. Like I'm equal viewer versus streamer, you know what I mean? I'm a 50-50. Yeah. Some people just don't watch Twitch, but they broadcast on it.
I'm always curious about how people started streaming, like what got them motivated. And the best ones always started as viewers. I mean, when I say the best ones, the ones that I like the most always started as viewers.
I mean, most people, I'd say almost everyone started as a viewer at some point. Like unless maybe you started as a YouTuber. But I mean, like viewing for a long time. Like, I was watching for like a year and then I just decided to try it. And, How long was I?
Yeah. I don't know if I've heard your story, Vinny. I told my story on the Super Mario Maker episode. But I don't know.
It was my fault. It's my fault Chris is here.
Yeah.
That's a base hit. Hold on. He's scoring. Oh, that's an error. Go. That's two. He's safe. Oh, that's 2 runs. It is fucking 4-2 Yankees. 5-2 Yankees. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
Chris was asking how you started streaming. What got you started?
I think we talked about this before, but I watched Twitch. I was a big Twitch. I started watching Twitch around Mario Maker when that came out because I wanted to watch it, and I just I started following all the Twitch guys. I mean all the Super Mario Maker guys, and surprisingly enough, like my favorite ones were Witwick, surprisingly, and there's a couple.
His channel was a lot different though at the time.
It was a lot different back then. He wasn't as big as an asshole. He was not nearly as big as an asshole. I ate your pie, I think. I watched him a little bit. There's another kid that I don't see him stream anymore. I don't think he even streams anymore. He was partnered though, but I don't see him. Well, anyway, I watched a bunch of that, and then one day at work, I remember I stumbled across Fallout 4 came out, and I was kind of on the tier of getting it or not, and surprisingly, I went to that channel. I didn't buy Fallout 4 for almost a year after that, but then I discovered the number one guy was Elohim. I click on him, and he just made me the fucking laugh. Like, I remember the first thing he does, he was renaming a weapon, and it was like a shotgun, and he renames it like Kurt Cobain's microphone. And I'm like,
that's definitely
and then he had like a fisting, and he named it like the Sister Fister, and I'm like, this is my kind of guy. So like, I would watch him, and then he became my favorite streamer, and to this day, he is my favorite streamer. And I watched him, and I go, we share such a sense of humor. I'm like, I can do this. Like, I could be funny. Like, I know I can. Like, I know I can talk and play video games and make people laugh and do this and like build a community. And there's that word again, but like, my ambitions wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be a streamer and make all this money. It's like, no, I just want to make people have an outlet to talk and make people laugh, and just what I like doing in the real world. and just say whatever I want to say where I'm not. And I was also I was working surprisingly where I am now, and I was miserable because I was always getting in trouble for my mouth because I just tried to make jokes that people found funny, but then management didn't. And I'm like, this would be my outlet. This is where I can talk to people. And surprisingly enough, it took me about 4 or 5 months until I think I talked about this before, where I left that place and then went to go start the pizzeria thing, and that fell through. And anyway, I was unemployed. I was talking to my buddy, and we were talking about this. I was like, it was a passion. I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this. But I didn't have the equipment to do it. And my cousin John, who I talk about often, who sponsored our early Mario Maker shit, he goes, listen, you'd be great at it. I want you to get into PC gaming anyway. He straight up bought me all my equipment. And he was like, listen, you could pay me back, even if it's $100 a month. If not, don't worry about it. If you feel like you don't want to do it anymore, then here you go. Then I can always use the equipment because he's a big computer guy. And you guys not paying attention?
No, I'm listening. He's a big computer guy.
Oh, and I don't know. So I started doing it.
A foosball game on.
Whatever. Well, anyway, that's kind of how I got into streaming, and I've been doing it since. And John was so amazing. I worked with him last summer, and if you guys have been following my channel for over a year, you guys know the ups and downs I've been through. I never paid for my last stream. I worked for him, and he still paid me last summer. And then he said, all that stuff I bought, call that part of your payment. So I never had to pay for any of it. Wow. And then, like this, when I built this computer a couple months ago, last month, that was the first time I've done that, and it felt great because my own money and stuff. But that's how I got into streaming, basically, and I love it. I wish we were bigger? Sure. Do I wish?
Well, for what reason?
Just because to make more friends, just to be out there and just to have a better community. Like, I'll be honest, like we've talked about this before. Like, I'm comfortable where I am now, especially since I'm working and I have limited time to stream. I can't stream all day, and I only blame myself for where I'm at right now, because if anyone knows, I've gone through up and down depression. Hell, this past week I didn't even fucking stream this week because I was just mentally fatigued. I kept planning on streaming, and right when I was about to start streaming, I just couldn't do it. I go through these phases in my head. I've been doing it for a year, and if you guys know my channel, you guys know, and the people that stick with it, I appreciate. So it's hard to get momentum. So I only have myself to blame for that. But it would be nice to be bigger, have more people. I'm not talking about like career-wise. I'm not talking partnership. Just to like, you guys know this more than anyone. As much as we love our community, and thank God I've never done a full stream where I've streamed to no one. I've still done a couple of those streams where maybe there's only a handful of us, and it is sometimes hard to carry on content because you can only put out so much. You need chat to play off of. Sure. And when chat is not moving, it is the hardest thing in the world to do.
You have to really enjoy the game that you're playing, or you know what I mean? Like, if it's a game that you would only play because of the stream and because of the audience, it's like, fuck it. Like, and me, like, I don't stream that much. I feel like if I streamed more, I would get a lot more traction. Like, I only stream 3 times a week and 2 or 3 hours each time. So that's like anywhere between 6 and 9 hours a week, which is nothing on Twitch time. And because I get,
can you imagine the people that stream like 12 hours a day?
Oh, I did a 12-hour or a 10-hour stream once, and it was on a weekend, and I was fine. I was prepared for it. It was fine. Mm-hmm. But now, I'll be playing Super Mario Color Splash, and after 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I need a break from this. I'm gonna see you guys later. I gotta go to bed.
Well, that's the other thing. You gotta, when you're streaming, you gotta be sitting up because you gotta be camera center. You gotta have your mic where it's gotta be. So you have to be like, it
gets fatiguing.
And if you're playing for yourself, you're probably playing on the couch and you're kicked back and your feet are up. So it's just a completely different experience.
And you got to keep the energy up because say you are streaming to no one. If you've done it before, if you've gone into a channel and the guy's not talking, just sitting there, you're going to bounce out. Mm-hmm. So you don't know who's coming in. So even if you're streaming to no one, you got to keep the energy up just in case that person comes in.
Mm-hmm. It is work.
Yeah.
But thank God. But you do it because you love it.
Yeah, exactly. If you go into streaming, I've told a couple of my friends at work started streaming, and I've been building this thing for a year already. Like my friend Tattoo McGee who streams, and I told him, if this is you doing it because you think you're gonna grow a huge audience right off the bat, or you're gonna make money, you do this because you love it. It's a hobby of yours. You enjoy it. And he's been at it 3 months and he only has like 30 followers and he's sticking with it, so I give him a lot of credit. But it's a slow grind and you're doing it because you love it. If any money comes out of it, like, or anything like that, then that's
Money.
a bonus. But that's not what you're doing.
I've gotten a little bit of money, and God bless Raw Joe. He's giving me my biggest donation ever. But for the most part, I don't get any money out of this. You know,
You do because you love it.
I do. Yeah. I'm not doing it for money.
And I can honestly say, I'm pretty sure, I can honestly say not a dime that has been donated to me has ever went to something personal. I put it right back into the stream, either a game or better equipment. And there's still, I mean, I'm stacked with equipment. You would think I would be this big time streamer with what I have. I have the 3 monitors going. I have a monitor just for chat that I put up on the side, just for chat. You know, I have all this shit, but there's still, you know, fucking streaming's expensive. To keep good quality, and my really quality is not even good. It's expensive. There's still shit I want to buy, and it's just like I can't. Between capture cards, microphones, stands, you guys know.
Oh yeah.
So you're putting this money in, never expecting to ever get reimbursed, and you're doing it because it's a hobby of yours and you love it. You have to have a passion to stream. You just do.
I'm lucky. I have a lot of this audio equipment back from when I used to be an audio engineer. I had a home studio. And I recorded a few bands, and it turned out okay. But geez, man, mixing audio is like, you have to turn all these knobs. You gotta make. Does this sound right? Does that sound right? It's like, oh, and then you compare it to other things. It doesn't sound right in the car, and it's like, anyway, that's my little mini rant on that. I got so burnt out on it. I was like, fuck this, and I sold most of it. But there's some stuff in the closet, and now I'm using some of that stuff. For streaming and thankfully I had the microphone stands and one extra microphone and an interface and things like that. And I went out and bought a mixer, but that's about it. So
I think that's it's not my next purchase, because if I went with a mixer, I want the whole mixer setup where I can like do different things with audio, but I don't have the mic for it. So it would have to be a double thing. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to get like a badass fucking radio mic. So that's way down the line. That's like a combined $1,000 purchase, probably.
Oh man, the mic you should get is the Shure SM7B. Man, that's like I don't know if it's a $350 or $500 mic. I had one once, and it's the microphone that Metallica uses now for vocals. It's the microphone Michael Jackson used for vocals. I had one, and
that seems way overkill for this though.
For this, yeah, but it's just so good.
Probably the last microphone you're gonna buy though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you don't buy one after that. I sold it because I was out of the business, but
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to release another fucking version of the webcam. Like, it seems like Logitech C920 is still the best one or whatever. They released an upgraded version, but it's the same exact thing, except it has like
it's a 92, 922.
Yeah,
it's got that like auto green screen or whatever,
which you don't need with OBS, and then it comes with a stand, so it's the same exact fucking thing.
Right.
And then I looked to see, because I've had this since I started streaming. I looked up to see what the best one was, and this is what everyone uses. This is the mic that everyone uses, and it's been over a year.
Oh, the Blue Yeti.
No, the
Logitech.
Okay. You said microphone.
Yeah, sorry.
Webcam.
It's the one that everyone's been using.
Fix it.
Yeah, I get it, but you would think there'd be an upgrade. Make it look cleaner. Because I don't think my shit looks clean. It's probably on my end, but it's definitely on my end.
Yeah, it's on you, because I think we're all using the exact same webcam.
We are. Yeah, I mean, this is what every streamer, like if they're the professional streamers, this is the one they're using.
Yeah.
There is nothing better right now. It's not too expensive too. That's what helps. Same with the Yeti. Like, I mean, the Yeti hasn't released an upgrade in a while. The Blue Yeti of the actual Blue Yeti.
They introduced a new tier.
The Pro, right? But that came out a while ago.
No, they've got another one, and I don't know the name of it, but yeah, it goes the Blue Yeti, the Pro, and then there's another tier that they came out with. Yeah.
Is it not as big, and does it look like a big black fucking dick like this one?
It looks more like a studio mic, like a
Interesting. Because I would like, if I was to upgrade one more thing, as much as I like the Yeti, I would probably upgrade the mic again, because this thing, it's just so heavy and big. I would want something a little tighter. Like, I got the Rode stand now, which is really nice, but yeah, I would want to upgrade the mic. I didn't know what the fuck you were doing, Chris.
I was just blowing a piece of food off of my keyboard.
Because he fucking eats Del Taco right before the show.
Yeah. No, it's been there. It's been there for about a week or something. So,
is there anything we want to touch on, boys, before we wrap it up?
I thought there'd be more to the story about Chris going to TwitchCon, but no, he's going to meet Rock, and then they're going to go watch panels, and then they're going to go home.
There's not really much to do.
I have no plans, man.
I can't. I thought there would be more to it than that.
Dude, I fly by the seat of my pants.
I thought
but like Vinnie said, there's not that much going on.
Yeah, it's just panels. Like I haven't
researched it.
If I was local, sure, I'd go. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm not local. I'm not flying across the goddamn country to go. So
I'm driving.
Well, still, you're still closer than I'm in fucking Pennsylvania. Yeah. You're in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking. I'm thinking like, what was I going to next year?
New York Comic-Con?
No, New York just passed. I want to go to San Diego.
Yeah. Are you going to go to San Diego?
Yeah, that's what my plan is, to go to San Diego next year. If my buddy who went to New York, my buddy Danny Boy, if he can get tickets, which he goes like every year or whatever, but if he can get extra ticket, I'm going to go. He's planning on it, so to help split costs. I'm excited for that. I really hope I go get some exclusive pop figures, which I will admit that my pop figure obsession is still there, but I've been smarter and not buying because I've been spending so much money. It cost me about $1,000 to move because
I thought you meant on pop vinyls.
No. Pop vinyls, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
I was like, what?
I mean, I like, you realize like I didn't have anything. I had nothing for an apartment. I had a bedroom. That's basically what I had. So I had to buy everything. So my couch came in, which I should post my picture of my couch on Discord. I like it. It's not bad, but that little shit adds the fuck up. So I'm fucking broke now. So I had to stop buying pop figures, even though like my pop in a box should be coming in. And
oh, that's right.
None of you fuckers took advantage of 20. It's 20% off.
I meant to, and then I just never. I kept looking at it, but I was always busy, and then I was like, I'll do this later, and then I forgot.
It goes forever, so times. But yeah. Other than that, anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Hey, you got Chris. You want to say what you're going to be up to this week and all that good stuff?
Apparently next week on Wednesday on my birthday, I'm either going to do a show by myself or I'm going to do my show with you guys, and I'm going to get we're going to do the shots, the bucks.
Oh wait, am I supposed to throw a bitch fit because Chris is stealing my gimmick?
Go eat some beans, motherfucker. I don't care.
Wow.
Anyway, it wasn't
my
idea.
Thing. It accidentally happened.
God, I hope Joe does not show up to your stream.
He's the one who said it.
Yeah, I know, but I just hope that he just doesn't show up, and no one gives you a goddamn
I just sit there
dollar.
with alcohol and
nothing to happen.
I'm like, come on, guys, pay me money.
What would you be drinking, Chris? What would you be taking shots of?
Oh God, it would have to be like either tequila or vodka.
Just generic tequila and vodka.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out because or you know what?
Do you know what you drink?
Oh, what I don't drink very often.
Right. This is my point.
I used to drink,
you know what? You should get McCormick's tequila. That's the good stuff.
Is that how much?
Very
is
expensive.
That,
it's not. Well, I don't know because Washington has shitty liquor taxes, but I bet in Arizona it's probably super cheap. It's probably like $10.
I'll tell you what I'm not going to drink, and it's fucking kamikazes because I had one of those nights.
That's a lot of sugar.
I had like a million kamikazes and threw up, and I'm never having kamikazes again. Jägermeister, I have been a fan of in the past, but I feel like if I smelt that right now, I would probably puke just because of how much I've had that in the past. So we got to figure out some kind of shot. And
yeah, McCormick's tequila. Write it down, Chris. You should just go buy McCormick's tequila.
Okay.
Any type of tequila would just.
But it might not be straight. It might be like
McCormick's everything is the shittiest, so that's.
Might not be straight alcohol. It might be like we'll make a mix.
No, it's got to be straight alcohol.
Why?
Because that's what a shot is.
Well, fucking kamikaze's shot, and it's not just.
No, you just drink it really fast. I mean, it's not. That's a bit shot though.
We'll figure it out.
But there's nothing wrong with the kamikaze. Don't get me wrong. Like they taste, they're delicious, but it's not.
It gets you drunk, and that's the point, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You do know you're the drinkiest motherfucker in this place.
I don't do shots. I hate shots.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
So on to me. So Friday I'm going to be streaming, and probably Joe's going to make me do shots again. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing Mario RPG on Friday. That's our late stream. It's our drinking stream. It's supposed to be chill. It's supposed to be just hanging out, having a martini or some scotch. But we got under some shenanigans last week. It was pretty fun. So I suspect they're gonna make me do it again.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
And I do my show for you, the people. So
I had a lot of fun in your drunk stream.
Were you there? I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, when I say I can't remember, it's not like I can't remember because I was drunk. It's just that there was so much going on. I don't remember which day was which.
Yeah, I came late. I wish I could get in on this action, but I just cannot take alcohol. Like like $5 shots, I'll get to like $15 and I'd be like passed out. So I would have to do like dollar beer shots, or I'd have to raise the price to like $10 shots or something because like my body can't handle alcohol. Like I
had to do that in the middle of the stream. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, and there was like, one after another after another. I'm like, all right, guys, all right.
What game should I play?
Like the beauty about not drinking is that one mixed drink gets you slightly buzzed, so it doesn't take a lot.
I'll be fucked, man. I'm gonna be
so I can't do shots. I would have to do dollar beer shots or something like that, which sounds reasonable, right?
You know what? Isn't it?
Or is that dollar? That's almost like dollar a sip, though.
Dollar shots is that what you said?
Dollar. That's
it's got like a Christmas gnome thing on the thing. Yeah, you know what it looks like.
On that?
It looks like a fucking hairy pickle dick.
But I got the bottle here, so it's still sitting here from last week.
Pickle dick.
Yeah, pickle
the
dick.
shot glass is still
you
here
Rick and
too,
Morty
which
fans.
needs to be washed.
What's Rick and Morty? I don't know.
$1 dark beer shots. All right. $15 bumps of Coke. Jesus, the chat's going ham.
Wow.
I would 100% do $15 bumps of Coke. I could do that all night.
Isn't it against the Twitch terms of whatever that do alcohol to get drunk on stream?
The exact terms are to engage in unhealthy or unsafe behavior.
So that's like passing out.
I'm at home. I'm safe.
No, it's like don't drink to excess, like where you just pass out on stream, which has happened. They Twitch
still happen regularly.
Well, there's that one.
They only really care when somebody complains.
Yeah, I think there's that one kid who got so drunk he passed out, but it was like really funny. So Twitch like had to ban them, but they like admitted that it was funny or some shit like that. I don't know. But
that's funny. But get the fuck out.
Well, they didn't ban him forever. They gave him like a soft ban. But Cleveland's down to the last strike. It's 2 outs. Yankees are up 5-2. Cleveland does have a runner on second base.
Well, does this close the series for the Yankees?
It does. Yankees. That's why I'm watching the game, because Yankees advance to the next round of the playoffs. Fuck you, Chris. Get into sports. Jesus Christ! It can't be all fucking nerd shit on here.
I'm nerd.
Which we literally talked no nerd shit today, other than microtransactions. We talked sex and alcohol,
drugs, and rock and roll. Well, for non-blondes, not exactly rock and roll, but
this is the Dick and Pussy show. That's all it is, and we sprinkle some other things in there.
Vinny's the dick and Chris is the pussy,
and it's over. The Yankees are advancing to the ALCS. All right, I'm ready to actually do the show now, guys.
Oh, good. Hey, all right. So, welcome to Bacon Donuts. I'm Just Bangs.
I am done.
Oh, he's not gonna do it.
No,
we're not gonna do the show.
All right, guys.
Sorry,
so
canceled.
Yeah,
I'm out.
All right.
I'm out. Fuck this.
This was a very laid back, chill show. I kind of liked it. Especially since I'm not exactly. I'm still kind of like have symptoms from last night, where I got like ill for like the night. I don't know. That was weird. It wasn't even like a 24-hour bug. Well, I guess it kind of is because I'm still kind of shitty feeling, but.
Get
whatever.
Your dick checked.
My dick was checked.
Everyone in the audience, do not.
Maybe that should be the name of the podcast.
If you fuck somebody in the pussy and then in the ass and then go to sleep and wake up the next day and they suck your dick, you probably have an STD. Go to the fucking doctor anytime you have unprotected sex.
Thanks for like remembering the details of my story.
Are we getting paid for this PSA? I mean, is the government putting up some?
I did get tested. What do you want?
A couple of bucks.
Tested for the HIV and all the other things.
All right, I'll do that when
Can we drop in the more you know?
I'm done with you, Vinny.
Post?
You could die from AIDS. I don't care.
That's
talking
fucked
about
up.
That's so aggressive.
That's fucked up. You're the one who said that you're gonna fucking get AIDS.
Chris, why would you say something like that?
Go.
I never said I was going to slit my wrist. First of all,
you said you're going to slit your finger and get blood everywhere and get everyone fucking AIDS.
Yeah, well, when you say it, sounds terrible.
It was terrible. Fuck you.
That was for the show, Chris. That was for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
You've gone way too far.
Yeah.
That's way over the line.
I'm telling, it's way over the line to tell people to go get their shit checked.
I mean, their shit's not the part that's diseased. They should probably get the rest of them checked.
Can we end the show now? Are we
No.
done?
No.
God damn it.
I want to see how uncomfortable we can make you. So this is the most fun I have all week. Second most fun after the Friday stream. Second most fun.
Oh,
so this show actually beats out my Monday and Tuesday stream because I'm always pressed for time.
Good thing I didn't eat out her asshole because then my mouth would have had chlamydia.
You know, I'm looking at your face right now, Bangs, like in the stream. You were just so creepy. You're just like,
there's nothing creepy about that.
There was creep in there.
All I want to do is thank RCN for my gigabyte internet where I was able to watch the full Yankee game in full HD and also keep the stream running perfectly without problems.
Very good. Which is saying a lot because we're rarely able to keep the stream going without problems.
I know. But all right, guys. I think we said it all. I think it's time to wrap it up. But so we could see Chris doing shitty stuff this week, being hype and all that bullshit. Bangs is going to be an alcoholic, and so I haven't streamed in a week. I'm not going to promise a stream tomorrow, but I really want to jump back on the ball tomorrow if I feel better, if my dick stops hurting and the pills kick in, and I feel better. I was supposed to jump into Cuphead on Monday. I downloaded it. It's good to go. I even opened the game up and mapped it for the controller. Like I said, I kept meaning to stream this my weekend. I kept my fingers on start streaming. And I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't mentally there. Thanks, guys, for understanding. So tomorrow night, midnight stream, Cuphead. And that's what I'll be doing. We'll try to get back on the regular. I did throw out a schedule because I wanted to try to get on a schedule, and I don't think I'm going to do it at all. So my days off, my work day schedule is probably the same. My days off, I need to try to fit an EU friendly stream in there, or maybe Monday and Tuesday. Oh, I do have a little bit of EU people that actually come in, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole Discord conversation. You wouldn't know about it.
Yeah. So maybe instead of doing late night 9, because I was going to become a night streamer. Maybe Monday and Tuesday we'll do 4 or 5 p.m. ish. But all right, gang. I had fun. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed the show at my expense and as always Chris's expense. And we'll let you know about next week or whatever. It is Chris's birthday, so maybe we'll have a birthday show for Chris. It'll be Chris's show, guys, and we'll let Chris dictate what we do, but we'll also have some surprises for him. Little birthday. Oh my God, we were doing a birthday show. Now I just thought about it. If Chris is down, I am going to have birthday surprises. Birthday show.
Drink show.
I am going to have surprises.
Drink or just me?
I always drink during the show. It's the only way I get through this fucking thing.
Bangs always drinks. For your birthday, I might be able to pick up something.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
He really wants to go. I'm not pushing it. Why do you want to go so bad? Do you have food to eat?
No.
Do you gotta fuck the wife?
No.
Do you gotta watch the mother-in-law fuck the black boyfriend?
Not tonight. No. That's a different night.
All right, guys.
He just doesn't want to be with us anymore.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And as always, love yous.
I love you.